everyone, and welcome to a new Supersonic Boom action figure review. Today, because so many people requested it, I'll be doing it on the 10-inch Metal Sonic. Oh wait, 1 second. 10-inch Metal Sonic. As usual, I'll be reviewing quite a few topics, including boxes, articulation, sculpt, pros and cons, accessories, and warnings. First of all, I'll show off its great-looking box. Time for the articulation. Sculpt. This Metal Sonic has a really amazing sculpt. He's wonderfully accurate to his video game counterpart. He has the engine detailed in the front, and on the back, he's got his nice curved 3 spikes here. The eyes are black, well, the actual eyes are red. He's got his nice silver nose. He's got all the screws all over him. His hands. He's got all the fingers and thumbs. His feet are even detailed on the bottom and on the sides. All in all, a really amazing sculpt. Pros and cons. We'll start out with the pros. This guy has a very amazing sculpt, something that's becoming pretty common in Jazwares action figures. Articulation is really great as well. He holds poses like a charm. Plus his really huge size makes him great as well. Here he is compared to 3 other Jazwares figures: Superposer Sonic, 5-inch Sonic, and 3-inch Sonic. And just because someone requested it, here he is compared to a G.I. Joe. Cons. Unfortunately, there are a few problems with this figure. Fortunately, they don't take away from his awesomeness too much. First off are his extremely loose hip joints. You can see here that they are really loose, and it didn't get like this over time. This is how he came right out of the box. He can still stand up really well, surprisingly well, better than most Sonic figures, but you can't position him running or anything like that because it'll just fall back down. Something that I hope to never see again in a Sonic figure is this area right down here. Toy Island Figures with Emeralds had it, and what it is it's just an unfinished bottom of the head area. They should have put his muzzle in, well, his metal muzzle, down in there, but you can see it's only about halfway finished. And if you stand him up, you can't really notice it, but it is there. Here you can see the Toy Island Figures with Emerald Shadow, and it's painted in, but the line is still there, and it just looks kind of freaky. Next up is the weird thumb joint. This guy he does have articulation in his thumb, but it really isn't very good. If you want to make him have a fist or something, you have to bend it down to here and then pull this up here. Not very fist-like. It looks like he's holding a dagger or something. So, that can't really be helped. They could have put it on a ball joint or something, like they did with his wrist. But they didn't, and that just makes for a crappy thumb joint. One other thing, this guy has a lot of really cool articulation, but they didn't articulate right here on his foot. It looks like it does, but it doesn't. They had it on the Superposers, but it doesn't. So, oh well. That really would have helped him stand better. I mean, he stands pretty good, but it would have helped his poses. Accessories! No accessories! Warnings when buying this figure. When you get him out of the box, well, at least it was this way for me, a lot of his joints were almost glued together. I did not know that he articulated at the wrist because it was so tight on there. And his knee joints, they come very tightly also, as well as his elbow joints here. He doesn't articulate here, so don't try it. You might snap one of the legs off or something. And I'll show you all the places he does articulate, just so you don't try and do that. Yeah, so he articulates right here, thumb, fingers, foot turns, knees bend, leg swings, head turns. Yeah. So, all in all, a really nice figure. I would recommend buying it. At Toys R Us, he's only $16.99, I believe, which is a really great price for a figure this size, especially since I paid around $16.99 to get this guy. Well, actually a lot more than that with shipping and handling. Thank you for watching this review. As usual, if you want a line of figures reviewed, post a comment on this video or post a comment to my channel.